What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and this is your daily reminder to do your daily moments so you can get some diamonds on your squad, especially if you're no money spent. But in today's video, we are going to be going over the 10 best catchers in MLB The Show right now with a primary of the catcher position. So if you're looking for the perfect catcher to add to your squad, this is the video for you. We are not doing this in any specific best to worst. We're gonna go from lowest overall to highest overall, but I handpicked the best catchers in MLB The Show right now, and it's slim pickings. There's only a few good diamonds in MLB The Show for catchers, so it might be hard for you guys to figure out who you want to put there. But hopefully this video helps you out, and if you are new here, make sure you leave a like and subscribe with post notifications on so you never miss a video. This week has been a very busy week for me since we've been preparing for one of my best friend's wedding this weekend, so that's what we'll be doing. But content, we're still trying to get as many videos out as possible for you guys, and starting next week, and it's probably gonna be back to double uploads every single day. But let's get started with the first catcher on the list. The first catcher on the list is 79 overall silver. Yes, silver. It is that slim right now for catchers. We got Robinson Chirinos, and this card you were able to get, I believe, in the first BR program, so you can't get this card anymore. The only place you can get this card is in the market for 1,614. But look at those attributes. Remember, you can parallel all of these cards, so this Robinson Chirinos can almost be a diamond. But look at the hitting attributes on this card, especially versus left, contact versus left, and power versus left. That's super elite right there. So for a silver card to have a diamond hitting, that is insane. And then if you max this out in parallels, that power versus right and contact versus right gets even better. But definitely a lefty masher. But if you're looking for something cheap, something good, especially if you're just starting out, this might be the catcher for you to start out with. Next, we got 83 overall prospect card, Bo Naylor, and lefty bat. I always like lefty bats. Some of you out there might realize that you like swinging with lefties a lot better too. So if you can get a lefty bat at the catcher position, that can give you a little boost to the offense. But pretty good contact on this card, 78 and 83 with 60 and 53 power. Fielding's at 80, arm strength's at 74, and speed is at 67. That speed is workable because some of these catchers are a little bit slower, but so 67 is actually pretty good. You can get this card in the Conquest Nation of Baseball Challenge, which is the USA map for Conquest, or in the market right now for 7,103 buy now and 5,406 sell now. You can also play third base, so that's pretty good. Parallel 5 will make this card a diamond, but defense is really good on this card. A +5 on the contact and +5 on the power with the parallels can make this card a possible starter depending on, what we can get down the road for catchers. I think we're gonna start to see more catchers soon being added to the game though at the diamond position. Next, we got 83 overall Tyler Stevenson with a very, very good hitting. You guys can't see it, but this card does have a diamond hitting. It's under my camera there, but 73 and 97 contact with 72 and 88 power. Another lefty killer there, so can get up to an 88 if my math is right with parallel 5. Let's see here. I've used him once and one at bats, no hits yet. But what makes this card really good and why this card makes it on the list is that you can get this card completely free if you do your Tops Now moments. So once you finish up the moments from April 12th to April 18th, you get this card. I think that was only like 5 moments, so it was really quick to get this. And otherwise, if you want to just buy him, he's 9,992 in the market at buy now, and then at a sell now of 8,240. Defense isn't as good for fielding on this Tyler Stevenson, but I think that bat definitely makes it worth it. A pretty cool card too. Rookie card, Tyler Stevenson, 10th inning walk-off single, powered a 3-2 win for the Reds. Next, we've got the 84 overall Yermin Mercedes, another diamond hitting card with super low fielding, so can play at first base, but you might as well just throw him in the catcher position there with that power, with that contact. Again, this card is also a Tops Now moment and between April 1st and April 4th. Otherwise, in the market, he's actually cheaper than Tyler Stevenson, 4,644 and 4,000. I think he's a little bit better of a hitter than the Tyler Stevenson card, but the fielding is a little bit worse with a +5 parallel. Man, that gets almost a 90 across the board for contact and power. So I would definitely recommend this card if you're just starting out in MLB The Show. I would say this card would probably make it to number maybe 5 or 6 on the list if we were doing a 1 to 10 or 10 to 1 who the best catcher is in MLB The Show right now. But regardless, he makes it onto the list at 84 overall. Yermin Mercedes. Just looking at that stat wheel too, that's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. Next, we've got 87 overall JT Realmuto. If we were doing a top 10, this card possibly could be like a top 4 catcher in MLB The Show right now. For some reason, his swing is very, very good. If you look at my attributes with him, in the first 3 at-bats, I know that's not a big sample size, but in the first 3 at-bats, he's got 2 home runs, a perfect batting average, 5 RBIs. I went off with him in his very, very first game, and that's usually a good indicator that this card has a good swing. So JT Realmuto, another nice thing about this is he's playing well in real life right now, and if he continues to play well in real life, that live series card can reach maybe 90 overall by the end of the year. Plus the parallel, this could be one of the best catchers in MLB The Show. Right now, you can get him in the show packs, in the daily login if you get a lucky pull from the daily login, or in the community market at 26,400 and a sell now of 23,800. Gold hitting right now, but diamond defense, so 75 fielding, really, really good arm. So if you get this guy paralleled, it even makes that even better. Makes it even better. Over 80 on the contacts, and then 70, almost 70 on both sides of the power, which is definitely good enough, especially with all these new created stadiums with the high elevation and JT Realmuto's swing. This is a really, really good catcher. Up next, we've got the 88 overall Salvador Perez. One of the more powerful catcher cards in MLB The Show. Last year, I think he got a 99 overall card, and everyone loved that card at the catcher position. But this year, we get the 42 series pretty early at 88 overall. As you look at his attributes here, he's got diamond hitting, gold defense, so 78 fielding, 77 arm. Is above average there. The power though, 85 and 90 at a parallel 5, that goes to 90 and 95, and then contact is good enough there too on this card. The only place you can get this Salvador Perez is the AL Central Team Affinity, so grind out your showdowns however you want to get those vouchers to get the Salvador Perez. I would say right now he might be top 4, top 3, depending on if you think his swing is right for you. Because remember, swing is everything right now. I think attributes help, yes, but the swing on a card really matters. But yeah, I think this Salvador Perez could probably make it into the top 3 in a lot of people's list for catchers, and I'd have to agree with them. This Salvador Perez is very, very good. I've used him a little bit, but a different diamond is on the team for me currently. If you've seen my videos, you know which catcher I'm using, and he's going to be on this list here today as well. Next, we've got the 90 overall Adlee Rushman. We just said, you know, we have a specific diamond that we use for our own team, and this is it. We got the 90 Adlee Rushman on the team. As you can see, I have him at a parallel 2. Switch hitter. I love that for the catcher position. I would say he's probably another top 3 catcher in MLB The Show right now, so I can't wait to get him to a parallel 5. 88 and 87 contact will both go over 90, and then power would go over 80 on both sides there. Fielding and arm is very good on this card too at 87 on both sides there. And then speed's pretty workable at 56. So he's not going to be your leadoff hitter with that 56 speed. But man, this card is very, very good. I've used them for 54 at-bats. 333 batting average so far. Not a lot of home runs. I think this card was built to get base hits, but maybe once I have him maxed out on the parallel there, maybe he'll start to hit a little bit more home runs, or if I just get a little bit better at the game. But anyways, diamond hitting, diamond defense, all around an amazing card. He is the most expensive out of any catcher out there right now at 80K, at about 80K at a buy now. And this card was also, I believe he was in Space 2. In the Space 2 pack. Could have been Space 1. So if you can find one of those packs with this Adlee Rushman, you could try to pull him in those Space packs. I think he's going to be my catcher for a while until we get someone better, but I love his swing. I actually used his swing early last year for my cap/ball player and created player last year, so I love his swing. He's going to be on the team for a little bit. Next, we've got 90 overall collection. Yes, we're actually adding collection cards in this top 10 today. We've got 90 overall Jorge Posada. The reason why we're adding the collection cards in here is because, like I said, there aren't a lot of catchers to choose from in that primary position. Yes, you can find someone that has a secondary position, but most of the time, you kind of want to stick with the primary position because they're going to be the best fielding for that spot. But kind of like Adlee Rushman, he's got really good contact, good power. Fielding's a little lesser than the Adlee Rushman here at 62 fielding and 70 arm. That's tough. A lot of people like this Jorge Posada. He's got a good swing too, and he's also a switch hitter. So I guess you really can't go wrong. If you've already finished up the collections for the Yankees live series, you'll be getting this card. So maybe you don't want to go ahead and buy 80K Adlee Rushman. But if you have the Adlee Rushman, in my opinion, I think the Adlee Rushman is a better card than this Posada. But nonetheless, this is going to be high up in a lot of people's list. Top 3, maybe even top 2 card catcher in MLB The Show right now. Again, parallels, very, very good. Contacts, very, very good. That reaches, if you get parallel 5 on this card, contact versus right is going to be 123. So it's pretty insane. And then 97 versus left. And then power, almost 80 on both sides. So pretty nuts. Both very, very good cards at 90 overall each. I'll definitely try them out. I only need one more. Yeah, I only need just the Yankees. So my collections will be fully complete after I finish 4. I just need Garrett Cole, DJ LeMahieu, and Aroldis Chapman. So about almost 150K until I get that Posada. So if you think about it, Posada is more expensive than the Adlee Rushman. Next, we've got 91 overall Mike Piazza from the first inning program. Right now, you can only get him in the community market at $54,499. Buy now and sell now at about 50K. Attributes here for you, probably one of the best attributes for a catcher. But like I said, remember, swing is everything. Now this Mike Piazza card, they say his swing is a little bit better this year, but I know in previous years, in my opinion, I've never done well with Mike Piazza. But he is the 91 overall diamond. He is still gonna be a very, very good option for you guys early on in MLB The Show, with an 89 and 97 contact and 91 and 101 power versus left. If you've used this Mike Piazza, let me know in the comment section below if you'd use anyone else at the catcher position. But right now, for me, he would not be my top choice. And finally, your top overall in the catcher position and making it into the best list. Remember, like I said at the beginning, even though Pudge is the highest overall, he may not be the top catcher in MLB The Show right now. I would say the top catcher in MLB The Show is probably going to be Posada. It's going to be Adlee Rushman, and then maybe Mike Piazza. But Pudge Rodriguez at 92 overall, you can get this card in the show packs right now. He was in the headliners a couple headliners ago, but otherwise in the show pack right now, or 39,750 stubs in the marketplace. Here are his attributes: 81 contact and 122 versus left. Very, very good versus left. Very, very good fielding and a diamond defense as well. 88 fielding, 90 arm, 67 and 60 power. I want to look for more power in my catchers, and that's why I kind of like Adlee Rushman right now, because he's there. He's not as powerful as like the Mike Piazza, but I love that he's a switch hitter in his swing. So, but there you have it. There are your 10 best catchers in MLB The Show currently. Remember, we're going to be doing a part 2 probably midway into the season around July for all of these positions, but I've done outfielders, I've done starting pitchers, and I've done bullpen pitchers. If you missed those, go check them out. A couple of honorable mentions for catchers as well. If you're low on stubs, I would say the gold Salvador Perez would be pretty good for you guys too. Wilson Contreras was very, very good for me at the beginning of the year. 429 batting average with 6 home runs and 42 at bats. I would say the Yasmani Grandal is very, very good as well as a switch hitter. He is a little bit slower. He's only got 1 speed, but has a very, very good swing. And then I would also say Gary Sanchez. This card isn't as good as what it used to be, but still very powerful. Still has a good swing, and it won't break the bank. So currently, this is what my team looks like here, ladies and gentlemen. We will continue to switch this up throughout the year, but we're doing very well with this team right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do another top 10, I'm thinking about doing top 10 second baseman in MLB The Show in the next video. Maybe first baseman. Let me know what you want to see next. If you haven't seen the other ones, go check them out. Also, leave a like on this video. If you're new, leave a sub with post notifications on so you never miss a video. Thank you so much, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.